Let's get things started. Ready? Go!
Hello and welcome to Bounding Into Comics. My name is John Trent. I'm the founder and editor-in-chief at Bounding Into Comics. Today I got a story about Tessa Thompson describing one of Valkyrie's skills in the Marvel Cinematic Universe as, quote, erotic. In a recent interview with W Magazine, primarily discussing her most recent film, Passing, Thompson was asked by Lynn Hirschberg, "You also play Valkyrie in Thor. What are her skills?" The actress responded, "She has weird skills, to be honest. She can sense when someone is close to death, and she takes them into Valhalla, which is essentially the afterlife." She then added she can revive people, but when she revives people, sometimes she ends up in their body. It's a weird thing. It can be quite erotic. And then she has superhuman strength and is essentially God. So let's kind of dive into those powers and see how much they are based off of the comics. Valkyrie has been shown to revive people in the comics, albeit it was with the help of Clea. In the Fearless Defenders #7 by Cullen Bunn and Stephanie Hans, Clea performs a spell that allows the human Annabelle Riggs to return to the land of the living after she had been killed by Valkyrie. After the spell's conclusion and Riggs returns to the land of the living, the cost of the spell is that Valkyrie and Annabelle Riggs share the same body, but are able to switch between each other at will. As for it being erotic, that appears to be something that might be showcased in Taika Waititi's Thor: Love and Thunder. There is no such eroticism in the relationship between Annabelle Riggs and Valkyrie in the comics. In fact, in the Fearless Defenders #12, the final issue of the miniseries, Valkyrie bluntly tells Riggs, "There is no us. From the moment the All-Mothers leashed me to you like a wild hound to its master, I've been becoming less who I was and more who you are. I was more than willing to sacrifice everything to bring you back, but to give away so much for one who forces me to bend my knee, it hurts." However, Valkyrie would eventually be convinced to fight, and she takes over the body she shares with Riggs and wades into battle. It is possible that Thompson might be referring to Riggs' first appearance in the Fearless Defenders #1, when she kissed Valkyrie after the Norse hero alongside Misty Knight saved her from a number of undead creatures. While Riggs would kiss Valkyrie, as you can see, Valkyrie breaks it off and tells her now is not the time. As far as Valkyrie being a god, she was able to easily take down Loki and apprehend a wounded Thor while on Sakaar. However, she, along with numerous other Valkyries, were easily defeated by Hela when Loki tapped into one of Valkyrie's memories. It also is very clear that Valkyrie is not omniscient, so clearly she's not really God. And to make that claim is just absolutely insane. There's only one God, as Captain America says.
These guys come from legend. They're basically gods.
There's only one God, man. And I'm pretty sure he doesn't dress like that.
The idea of her sensing when people are close to death and taking them to Valhalla, that's an ability she has had in the comics for a while and was showcased in Secret Avengers #14. In a flashback sequence after being defeated by Odin's forces, he commissions her to become his Valkyrie, telling her she has the following duties. When they perish in the fields of war, you will carry the souls of deserving warriors to a place called Valhalla, where they shall know everlasting peace. You will be their protector and their guide when they leave the mortal realm. But you'll be more as well. You will be a symbol. Men will commit great acts of bravery and sacrifice for just the hope of glimpsing your face. You will inspire them. And I give you my word, girl, if you do this, one day, many ages from now, when your service is finished, you will join your lot there in paradise. This is your calling, Brunhild of Worlstedarms. If you would have it, you will be my Valkyrie. In that same issue, it's shown that Valkyrie is able to see whether or not certain individuals will die on the battlefield. She's shown telling a group of soldiers, most of you are going to die today. So while some of Valkyrie's powers that Thompson talks about have been included in the comics for a while, the idea that she has some kind of erotic power when she merges with someone else's body after resurrecting them is not in the comics whatsoever. That appears to be something that will be introduced in Thor: Love and Thunder. And for me, that turns me off completely from the movie. I'm not interested in seeing any kind of resurrection. It turned into some kind of erotic scene. That just has absolutely no interest for me. That's not why I go and watch superhero films, and I more than likely will not be watching Thor: Love and Thunder. Given all the information we have about that film, it just looks like a disaster in the making. Those are my thoughts on the matter. My name is John Trent, and you've been watching Bounding Into Comics.